Hello, welcome back to the channel. We are back with another episode of IC Kids Inspiration Time, IIT. Today we will talk about Eleanor Roosevelt, a politician. Eleanor Roosevelt was born on October 11, 1884 in Manhattan, New York City. There was immense wealth and privilege as her family was part of New York high society called the Swells. However, by the time she turned 10, she had lost both her parents. She suffered depression throughout her life. As a child, she was insecure and starved for affection, and considered herself the ugly duckling. However, she wrote at 14 that one's prospects in life were not totally dependent on physical beauty. No matter how plain a woman may be, if truth and loyalty are stamped upon her face, all will be attracted to her. When she was a teenager, Eleanor was sent to school in London. The headmistress, Marie Silvestri, was a noted educator who sought to cultivate independent thinking in young women. She took a special interest in Roosevelt, who learned to speak French fluently and gain self-confidence. She also wanted her to think for herself and to be free and independent. Roosevelt wished to continue at Allenswood, but she was summoned home by her grandmother in 1902 to make her social debut. A debutante is a young woman of an aristocratic family background who has reached maturity and comes out into society as a formal debut or possibly debutante ball. The purpose of her coming out was to display her eligible bachelors and their families with a view to marriage within a circle. Roosevelt and her father's fifth cousin, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, met on a train and soon fell in love. They got married in 1905. President Theodore Roosevelt attended their wedding. Later, they had 6 children. Unfortunately, her husband contracted polio and the lower body became paralyzed. But Eleanor did not give up on her husband's dreams. She was determined, and with his support, he went on to become the President of the United States. Roosevelt became First Lady of the United States when Franklin was inaugurated on March 4, 1933. She did not want to restrict her role as the First Lady to domesticity and hosting. She was the first presidential spouse to do a lot of firsts, like holding regular press conferences, becoming the first to speak at a National Party convention, writing a daily newspaper column and monthly magazine column, and to host a weekly radio show. All human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights. She became a face for human rights and promoted them in several countries. After her husband died, she was named the US delegate to the United Nations. She became the chairperson of the Commission on Human Rights. She led the creation of one of the most important documents, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Laws were passed by the governments to protect the human life, and citizens were encouraged to take action when their fundamental rights were denied. Now, thanks to her, all the nations and people started to realize the importance of their freedom, equality, dignity, and respect more than ever before. There is a lot to draw from her life. She had a tragic personal life, but she never gave up. We should be inspired by her. Thank you for watching. I am sure that this story inspired you. Don't forget to check out these videos and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.